Good morning everyone. This is Pavani. Today I would like to take for 10th standard the journey lesson. Today I would like to take for 10th standard, that is third unit, the journey lesson. So let us see. After spending a leisurely Sunday at home, the very thought of returning to work on Monday is tiring, isn't it? It's right. In everyone's life it will happen. See, the moment when we get the holidays, for example, 2 or 3 days, the next day we don't like to go to school. Even the teachers or even the students, they feel like again boring again. Tomorrow we have to go to school again, whole week, tired work, this and that we feel, isn't it? Yes, in the same manner here also someone felt. Okay. So after spending a leisurely Sunday at home, the very thought of returning to work on Monday is tiring. Lethargy creeps in if the holiday continues over an extended period. Lethargy means what? The state of not having any energy for doing things. So as we have taken rest for 2 or 3 days, the next day we don't like to continue with our work. Okay, as we feel we don't have energy. If at all, if some more days will be, it would be better. Like that we feel. Okay, so lethargy creeps in if the holiday continues. If at all, if we get holidays and it continues, the lethargy, laziness, okay, over an extended period. That is how I felt when I was preparing to return to my place of work after spending 6 months at home. So actually, he spent how many months at home? 6 months he spent at home. Once when he was returning to his work on one Monday, he felt very tired, like these 6 months I stayed at home again, I'll be busy with my office work, like that he felt. The fact that I was to leave behind my newly wed wife and go to a far off place and did not help either. Obviously did not want to go. So why he was away from his office for 6 months? Because he got married. Okay, because he got married and with his wife he stayed in his place for 6 months. After 6 months again he's turning up to his place where he is working. Okay, to the work area he is coming. So why he don't want to come? Because he was married and he don't want to leave his wife and go to the place. Obviously didn't want to go. Okay, obviously he don't want to go by leaving his wife here and working somewhere. He don't want to do that. However, I finally did decide to go. However, finally, why? Because if at all, if he don't work, how he can earn, how he can lead the family now? So because of that, he has to go. So finally, he decided to go to his place where he is working. I did not have much to carry by the way of luggage, just trunk. So he don't have that much luggage to carry, only the trunk. You know, in the old days, the people used to call as the big trunk means hostlers. Okay, hostlers, what do they carry? Not the briefcase. In briefcase, very little clothes we can put. But whereas trunk means it's a big box, iron box. Okay, in that we can put all the things what we need. So he carried only just a trunk. Ours is a hilly terrain without any motorable roads. Terrain means what? Ground. Okay, so ours is a hilly ground without any motorable roads. There are no, the vehicles will not move there. Okay, it's a hilly place and there is no certainty. Certainty means no sure that we are ever going to have any roads. So it's sure that we are not going to have roads in our place. Definitely we have to go on to the hilly place, but no motor vehicles. In any case, while coming home, we do not carry bedding. Besides, had come home this time round for a special purpose to get married. So actually, whenever they would like to go from his like what to hometown from his office, they never carry all the beds and this and that. Why? Because from the hilly place they have to come down, and again while carrying also they have to carry all the things. Means it's a burden for them to carry all those things. So they never used to carry any luggage. Okay, so but this time why did he go? To marry. Okay, to get married he went to his hometown. Then, in any case, while coming home, we do not carry beddings beside and come home this time round for a special purpose to get married. Why he has come to his home? For the special purpose. What is the special purpose? To get married. My parents had arranged my marriage according to the customs of our tribal society. That means he belonged to tribal family. Okay, so according to the customs, traditions of their tribal society, they have arranged his marriage. Time flew, and 5 months into my marriage, I realized it. Initially, I thought of extending my leave, even taking unpaid leave, but But after some dilly-dallying, I finally decided against it because marriage had increased my responsibilities and I had to got into debt. So now see here, now what happened? He has taken 6 months leave, okay, and he went to his hometown to get married. For a special purpose, he went to his hometown to get married. So after marriage, he realized that how many responsibilities he had, and at last he was like what? He was in debt. Debt means what? He is taking taking money for the interest from other people, like that. Now at last he is in debt. On my way home from the bus stop, my trunk had been carried by a porter. So on my way home from the bus stop, okay. So from the bus stop, his trunk was carried by whom? By a porter. Who is porter? One who carries the luggage in the railway station, in the bus station, okay. The problem now was we couldn't find anyone who could help me carry the trunk to the bus stop. So now this time he didn't find anyone to carry the who could help him to carry the trunk. At another time of the year, we could have easily found someone to help me. But now, most of the villagers are busy in the fields. See, sometimes they can get the villagers, those who are passing by, they also can hold his trunk and can take wherever he want. But now it's a time all the people are busy in the fields. All the villagers were busy in the fields. Nobody had time to spare for me. No one has that much time to speak with me, to spare some time with me. In fact, carrying the trunk should not have been such a worry for me, except that my education had made me shun physical labor. Shun means what? Avoid. What is the meaning of shun? Avoid. So after I was a government officer, and the idea of people seeing me carry my own luggage was not at amusing. Amusing, not at all. Amusing means what? Amusing means entertainment. So now what? He is a government officer, and what the people will think on the way? Okay, why this person is carrying? He can give to some porter. No, they will carry. Why he himself is carrying that much luggage and going like that? People will make fun of him and they will talk about him. So because of that, he never used to carry. He used to give to the people to carry, like porter. But this time, as no one was available, he was carrying his trunk, okay. Not at all amusing. Otherwise, for a young man like me, it should not have been an issue to carry a 20-kilo chest on my back. Finally, my father came up with a solution. Don't worry, I myself will see you off at Dirang. So Dirang means what? It's a place. So now what happened? How I have to carry my luggage, father? There is no one like that. When he said, you don't worry, I'll come to the station, he said. Then I protested. Protested means what? Strong objection. What is the meaning of protested here? Strong objection. How could I allow my old father to carry my trunk? Again he was thinking, how I must give my trunk to my old father when I am a young fellow. If I can't carry my trunk, then how my father will carry, as he was an old man. He thought like that. What would people think that, what would they say? So now what happened here? If at all, if I give my trunk to my father to carry, what the people will think? This fellow is young, okay, he can carry. Why he has given it to his old father who was very old? How bad it is, like that they will talk about me. But I failed to dissuade him. Dissuade means convince. So now father is not at all convincing that, okay father, why you're old, how can you carry the trunk? I myself, I'll manage, like that. Who said? Son said. But the father is not at all convinced. So what he said? It was decided that the father would carry the chest. So now father said that, why you're worrying? It's our own luggage. Whomever think, let them think in another way. What's the problem in that? Like that he said. A large crowd gathered at our place the day I was to leave. So now what happened? The large crowd has come. When this man was leaving his place, at that time many people have come. People had come to wish me luck. It was 10:20 when I left for Dirang. So now what happened? All the people, the neighbors, they have come to wish him, okay, all the best, good luck for your future, like that. They will say, no, when we are going to other place. So like that, many people have come to wish him. Then what was the time at that time? 10:20 when I left for Dirang. My father had already left, as I had to do a bit of catching up. I walked fast. 3 kilometers down the road, I caught up with my father, Father said, "You're late. Would you like to rest for some time?" So already father left. Okay. Then the son has come. Then what the father said, "Okay, you're late little bit. Then would you like to take some rest for some time?" He asked. Then what happened? What did he say? "Having walked fast, I was tired. Moreover, I had to cross 2 hills on the way up to the spot. I quickly sat down on a rock. My father laughed at my plight." So now see here. What happened? Having walked fast, what he was saying, yes, I walked really very fast, so I was dead tired. Moreover, I had to cross how many hills? He had to cross 2 hills on the way to the spot. Where he has to go, he has to cross how many hills? 2 hills. I quickly sat down on a rock. My father laughed at my plight. Plight means what? His father laughed at him for that incident. Okay. Then, so this little distance has tired you. So father is saying, this much little distance made you tired. Rest for a while, but we have to be in time for the bus. So you take for some time rest, but we have to catch the bus at any cost. Who said? Father said. Then father was quiet for some time. He thoughtfully looked at the sun for a moment, and then his eyes fell on the can of homemade wine that I was carrying. Wetting his lips with his tongue, he said in a matter-of-fact manner, "I am thirsty." So now what happened? Father was quiet. For some time he didn't speak anything, and after that thoughtfully he looked at the sun for a moment. He was looking at the sun for a moment, and he was feeling very thirsty, and then his eyes fell on the can. So they brought one can while they are coming from home, and that can was homemade wine. What is that? Homemade wine. Wetting his lips. Wetting his lips means one like this we will do, no? So he was wetting his lip with his tongue. He said in a matter-of-fact manner, "I am thirsty." So what he said? "I am thirsty." Then I gave him the can of wine. So now I gave him the wine of can. He poured himself a mug and handed me the can. So now the son has given him the can of wine, and father has poured himself a mug and handed me the can. He has taken a little bit in the mug and he handed over to me. Then he drank all of it at one go. So at one round only he drank everything. He then arranged the belt that was attached to the trunk carefully on his forehead. So just he lie down on his forehead, okay, like a pillow he kept it. So this was the picture, my father carrying my luggage on his back, and me following him with a tiny bag in my hand. So now how he was carrying, he tied to his waist, okay, trunk. So this was the picture, my father carrying my luggage on his back and me following him with a tiny bag in my hand. So father was carrying what on his back? He was carrying his trunk, okay. And whereas this fellow, son, was following him back with a small bag in his hand. We were walking up a narrow hilly road, and neither of us uttered a word, as we were strangers who spoke different languages. I did not know what was going on in his mind. So now what happened when they were walking a narrow hilly road? They were not talking. But if they talk also, what they were talking, like disjointed explanations. They are talking in a different language. So I did not know what was going on in his mind. So the son did not understand actually what was going on in my father's mind. From time to time, it crossed my mind that it was improper for me to let father carry the luggage. So now what he is thinking, what my father might be thinking about me, that my father is carrying my trunk. How much pain he'll be getting, what he is thinking, I don't know, like that. He was thinking like that only, whether am I doing right or wrong. Then I wanted to tell him that I would like to carry the trunk myself, but my guilt and shame did not allow me to do so. So now as he is a government officer now, he is feeling sorry for that, what he has given. He asked his father to carry the trunk, for that he was feeling sorry. But he don't want to catch it. If some other person is there, he can give to that fellow. But he don't want to catch. Why? Because if someone will look at him, they will laugh at him. Because of that, he don't want to carry the trunk. But he was feeling, same time he was feeling sorry for his father. Then this self-consciousness had probably to do with my education. Okay, why he is having that self-consciousness? Because of his education. As he studied more, if someone will look at me, he has studied that much, but this fellow can't put one attender also to carry that. Like that, if I carry my own trunk, they may feel. Because of that only, he was not asking his father that I will carry. The white collar job that I had, or quite simply my pride. So white collar job means, as he is a government officer, no, he was feeling like that. Somehow I had the feeling that if I carried the luggage, my father and my people, in fact, the whole world would laugh at me, and I would be belittled. Belittled means degraded. Belittled means what? Degraded. So what he was thinking, thinking about, if at all, if I hold my trunk, my father may feel bad, and also my neighbors, all the people who were brought in the same village, they'll be thinking about me a bad way. Okay, like this fellow, he has studied this much, but he is carrying all these things, like that they may feel. Then father had provided for my education, and I had been able to realize his dreams. My parents were truly proud of me. It was through me that they had earned a greater degree of admiration and respect from the villagers. So my father has given a good education to me. He worked hard for my education, and he paid all the fees. So because of that, I have studied, and I have to fulfill his dreams. Who thought like that? Son thought like that. And he has like what the parents also got appreciation from the villagers, and they were admiration and respect from the villagers. All the people would used to give lot of respect to his father. Why? Because he has given his son a good education. And in the same way, son also studied well and got the degree certificate, by seeing that parents happy, and also the villagers were giving a lot of respect to his father. Then my father would not like to see me carrying a trunk on my back, and would be very hurt if I did so. If at all, if I carried the trunk, my father also feel very bad. I made my son to read this much, what he is carrying all this, like that my father also feel. So I concluded that it would be better to let him carry it. Father was, at last he concluded, okay, let him carry only, like that he felt. Father was used to carrying luggage anyway. He was stronger and more skilled than me in these matters. So compared to me, my father was more stronger, so he can carry the luggage. I had never got used to physical labor, having stayed in hostels right from my childhood. Right from my childhood, I have been staying in the hostel, so I don't know to carry all these things. So my father already, he was like what, all the time he'll be carrying heavy luggages, so it's not a problem to him, he felt. Then, so in spite of my youth and strength, I was physically unless. I continued walking silently with father. We rested at 2 places on the way, and had tiffin, had our tiffin, but we hardly talked. So now, when they were going on the way, they have rested in 2 places and had their tiffin. Okay, and they had their tiffin, but we hardly talked. Finally, but they never talk. Okay, as they were tired in walking now, they never talk. We reached Dirang, and finally they have reached the place Dirang. The bus from Tong had not reached Dirang, and so we had some time in hand. So now what happened? Still the vehicle was not reached to the place. Then what happened? They have stayed there only for some time. They got some time. We entered a tea shop. Then what happened? Still there is a time. So they entered one tea shop and sat facing each other. They were facing each other. Son is sitting in opposite direction. They were sitting, and what they have done. Father appeared tired. So now son understood that father was very tired by holding the trunk on the back. I felt sorry for him, but couldn't bring myself to say anything. He felt sorry inside, but he did not open his mouth, and he uttered one word, that sorry my dear father, he did not say. I asked the waiter to get us 2 cups of tea. So now son asked him to get the waiter 2 cups of tea. Just as I was going to take my first sip, I heard father's voice. So when he was holding the cup and taking the first sip, at that time father's voice he heard. What did he say? Do you have a pair of old shoes? Now father asked him, dear son, do you have any old pair of shoes? Like that he asked him. Then what his son said? Why did he ask him like that? Then I looked at father's bare feet. Never having owned shoes, his feet had developed cracks. So the moment when he asked, then he realized that really my father didn't have the chappal or the shoes. With the bare feet he has come up to here along with me, that too walking. Okay, then his feet had developed what? Cracks. All the cracks have come on his feet, and it was like what? Paining. and somehow resembled those of an elephant. So how it is looking like elephant foot, we say, no, elephant foot, how it will be like that, it's resembling, it shows like that. I noticed this for the first time. So for the first time he noticed, see, all these years father has given a lot to him, okay. He did not care for his health, but he has given a lot of money for his education, and he made him to study well by putting him in the hostel and everything. But son, first time when father asked, he noticed that too. He did not observe, he did not notice his father. See how he is. Then I noticed this for the first time. I hadn't noticed that the road was uneven. So the road was not proper. So the road was uneven means what? All the duns were there on the roads, and he was walking in that road only. Okay. I didn't have 2 Sims. I was wearing a pair of hunting boots. I checked my wallet and saw I still had around ₹40 with me. A pair of canvas shoes would cost ₹12, and the remaining amount would be enough for me to get to Bombdila. So now what happened here? Then immediately, what the shoes he was wearing, only one shoes he had. Then immediately he opened his wallet. He checked in his purse how much money was left with him. Only 40 rupees was there with him. And he thought that, okay, I'll purchase for my father canvas shoes. The canvas shoes cost ₹12. So the remaining amount, it is enough for me to go to my place. He thought like that. Then my father protested, give me an old pair. So he asked him that, okay, you give me an old pair, you purchase the new one. Then you don't have to spend money on new shoes. I couldn't convince him to buy a new pair. So now what father is saying, if at all, if you have the old pair with you in your hostel or in your work area, then you can give me those. Why? I don't want to I don't want you to put money on the new shoes now. You give me the old pair, he said. But I couldn't convince him to buy a new pair. Reluctantly, I gave him the hunting boots. Reluctantly means what? Unwillingly. He don't want to give those boots, but unwillingly he has given to him what he was wearing. Okay, then I took out my pair of leather shoes from the trunk and noticed my father's face lifting up with contentment. So now what happened? Immediately he opened his trunk box, and from that he has taken his leather shoes and he put it on. Then he can see the contentment. Contentment means what? A feeling of happiness or satisfaction. Then he can see the contentment on his father's face that he got the shoes. Okay. Then suddenly he looked at me and said, take care, write us. So suddenly he looked at me and said, take care and write us. Write us means you take care of your health and everything and write letters to us that how you are. Okay. Then father wanted to say something, but the bus started moving. In the meanwhile, what happened? The bus has come. Father wanted to tell him something to his son still, but the bus started moving. I saw my father gradually receding into the distance. I saw that the road we had come by looked like a giant motionless rope. Father would use the same road to go back home. Simultaneously, our journey started in opposite directions, with me seated in the luxurious seat of a bus and father walking back with the weary legs on the pebble-strewn road. So now he understood that he was sitting in the bus, but whereas father was going to his house back on foot. Okay, so that too, the road was uneven. It was not the good road. So he was feeling that both of our journey started, but I am sitting in the luxury bus, whereas no pain for me. But father, all these years he has taken a lot of pain to brought me up, and he has given a good education to me. What I did to my father now? He was thinking like that, and my father really is struggling a lot. Even still when I am earning, okay, I'm in this stage also, my father is like that. He understood, he realized. Okay, so this lesson was written by Yash Dorji Tongchi, okay, and it was translated by D.P. Nath. I hope everyone have understood this lesson. So you need to read the lesson once again, and then you can understand in a clear manner what is journey. And in this lesson, what we have understood, what is the moral of this lesson here? The moral is parents always think about their children's future. Parents always thinks about their children's future, that it should be in a best way. Okay, they want to give everything the best to the children. but the children also must realize that when they are in proper position, now they need to understand their parents. Okay, my parents have given me everything, what am I doing to my parents? So that they have to think. Every child should think like that, and they have to treat their parents in a nice manner. And once when they grew old, children are the people. Okay, children are the correct one who can protect them when they are in the old age. Okay, so I hope everyone have understood this lesson. Once again you read the lesson, then you will get a clear understanding. Thank you one and all.